What's up, everybody? We have Joseph here, and Joseph has been crushing it with sports cards. Mr. Joseph is from Georgia. How are you doing today, Joe?
Doing good, thank you.
Cool, cool. So, point of this call, talk about Joe's experience, how much money he's made, what he's been doing right, what he did wrong, and you guys can enjoy the audience, whoever may be watching this. So, first and foremost, Joe, tell me about your past experience with either making money with sports cards or maybe making money online, or I don't know. You tell me, what was your past?
Well, I've always loved sports in general. I always have, and when ever since I was a kid, I wasn't really. I never thought the day would come where I would have the opportunity to try to make money from it, right? So I just naturally love sports, and not just any one sport, but all of them together a lot. And I used to trade cards. Then I saw the ad. I saw one of your ads, early this year. I see them all the time, and on Instagram, all kinds of. But
Yeah,
the thing about this one was, I you weren't overselling it. Like a lot of these ads, they promise you overnight success, right? They say get rich really fast, and they'll say zero risk, But the way the MLP one came across is it's about the process, and it didn't say no risk. It's just but low risk. If you follow the program, it's like it's there's always some risk, right? But it's very low. So there were things that caught my attention. I thought, well, yeah, this could actually be a good thing to start on the side. Uh, am I a busy professional? Yes. So I was answering yes to a lot of the questions you were asking. Like, okay, do I love sports? Yeah. Do I like money? Yes. I like to make money. So it's like,
yeah.
so I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. Even then I was still skeptical, right? It's
Oh yeah,
like,
you
yeah,
should be right, man. It's
yeah.
the
It's like, who,
internet.
yeah. It's, who's Eric Michael? I ain't never heard of this guy. And I was,
Yeah,
so I started to give it a shot. Then I was like, okay, these are real people, and there's real economics behind this stuff. If you really commit to it, you have to do the work. So what I've enjoyed so far is actually putting in the work to do it. I have a great coach. I'm just been That's basically what I'm doing. Is I'm just doing whatever he tells me to. I'm listening to him blindly,
yeah.
because he just really knows what he's doing, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Just because I love sports doesn't mean that I know everything there is to know how to make money in sports cards. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
pretty much
that's
it. And then now, fast forward to now, that was probably close to 3 months ago when that all started, and now I'm, uh, you know, spending a lot of money. I'm laying definitely. I've definitely laid out
good.
some
More you
cash.
spend, more you make. So
Yeah,
that, that's
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 right.
always good. But
Yeah.
talk to me about that. Like, how much money have you spent? Like, tell me about some cards you've made money on. What do you think your profit's going to be here? Like, with the cards you've been buying. Like, talk to me about that.
If you're enjoying the content of the video and want to learn how to make a side income with sports cards, I spent the past 3 months putting together a training to show you exactly how it's done in detail. Sports cards has allowed me to live a life beyond my wildest imagination, and I'm thankful for the hobby every single day. That is the reason I teach sports cards, and I am so passionate about it. At the end of the training, we offer a paid program where you can work closer with me. However, I don't want you joining until you've watched the free training I put together. It will show you exactly what's inside the program and how to make money with sports cards, and from there, you can make an educated decision. So if you'd like to sign up for the free training, either scan the QR code on the screen or text Eric to 631-544-7005 or click the link in the description. Just to repeat it, you can either scan the QR code or text Eric to 631-544-7005 or click the link in the description. Now let's get back to the video.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd say the last 6 weeks or so, a little over a month, I spent about $6,000 in cards, and starting to get a pretty good gem rate. So far, I've had 7 cards graded, and 5 out of 7 are PSA 10. Right.
Okay.
So I think that easily making 50% is what I expect to make from that. I mean, I sold one card that was kind of, you know, it's not the peak time to buy it, but a Carson Williams auto Bowman Chrome first refractor auto. I bought it for $95 and sold for 255 just a couple days ago.
How'd
So
you sell it?
auction through the all-in-one service. Yeah.
So you never actually touched the card.
Didn't touch the card. I wanted to see it though. I wanted to touch the card,
Yeah,
but it's not the right. In my opinion, it's much more efficient and better to not touch it. Yeah, just not even see it. So
yeah,
yeah,
I know it's funny because I what we kind of promote is like, you don't have to touch these cards, make money, but
right.
sometimes there's a part of you that wants to see it and touch it.
Yeah, because I haven't. Um, I've never been to a card show either, and I really want to do that. I've seen a lot of videos that you guys have done, and know you guys do that, and so there is
Yeah, there
something
is a
cool to
card
actually see it.
show. You could look this up. I don't know when the next one is, but how close are you to Atlanta?
Close. I'm technically in Marietta, so 25 minutes.
Okay, there's a
Yeah.
card show. You could look this up called, I believe it's called Culture Collision.
Okay.
It's like the bigger Atlanta card show. I went one time, but just you could look it up. But okay,
Yeah.
Culture Collision. Google that.
Yeah, I'm taking
All right,
notes. All right, Culture
sweet.
Collision. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a fun time. And okay, so you spent 6,000. You expect to make 50% on that, so that's a $3,000 profit on the 6,000 you spent. What's like the highlight in there of the cards you bought?
The golds. I don't know. I haven't. I'm addicted to autos too. I mean, every auto card that I think gold auto is probably like my favorite card.
Of who?
And just
Of who?
Benedict Matherin.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah,
what'd you pay on that?
about 350.
That seems
$350.
cheap. That seems
It
cheap.
does
Are there
seem it does seem cheap.
that
Yeah.
does seem cheap.
Uh,
Are there sales of that, or you just kind of bought it just kind of using other like metrics?
I was just and I asked my coach, asked Josh for the help on the comps and everything, and he's always telling me to get a get a good deal, right? And
Yeah.
it's tempting to overbuy, ego buy, I guess. And I'm
yeah.
not I don't like losing. So that's the
Yeah,
thing though.
none
But
of us do.
I have to get over that though. Like I've been getting crushed too on the I think I finally bought a Chet Holmgren card yesterday, but I've been bidding that Chet Holmgren for a while, and I just every card I'm putting in a fair number, and there's just a lot of people overpaying for cards.
Yeah, especially someone like Chet Holmgren, who they think is going to have an amazing year, and the Thunder are going to be really good. That Benedict card you bought, is it a Prism auto?
Let me see. Let me actually.
I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious because that sounds like you could crush on that one.
Hold on. I'm going from memory here too. Let's see what it actually was. Let's see. Okay. And it was one of the first basketball cards I bought. So my favorite sport overall is football.
Okay.
So it was kind of when I first started that, it was naturally good to find football. I don't know anything about basketball players. Of course I know who LeBron is. I know the big stuff, but these guys like Cade Cunningham and Tyrese and Bennett, I had no idea. So
well, now you're naming them, so you must know something.
I know something now because there's the top 100 players list, and so I just use that. Okay, so it's a Donruss 2022-23 choice, Donruss choice, Benedict Matherin gold auto, a number of 10. I just have the /10. I don't know which one out of 10 it is, but it's something of 10.
All right, cool. Yeah, that sounds like you could do really well on that if it tens. And last question I'll ask you is what advice would you give to yourself starting out that you wish you knew back then, but now?
I would say blindly trust my coach and employ discipline. I think that discipline's really huge to really commit to it, because watching videos and reading into it and looking, that's all good and everything, but at the end of the day, the coach isn't going to make you do it. Nobody's going to make you do it. you have to do it yourself. So I was able to overcome that anyway. But I think if I was to start, go back again or talk to myself at the very beginning, I would, just, of course, knowing now, knowing then what what we should do then, know now type of thing. But uh, a little slow. There's a delay, just a little bit of delay in getting started because of a little bit of being a little fearful, little afraid, the
Yeah. Yeah,
divergence. So
naturally, right? So it's a brand, especially it's like it is weird to some when you say it, like make a
yeah,
lot of money with sports cards. It's like buy these cards for
yeah,
hundreds of dollars. It's a whole new concept. So even
yeah.
so it's just like I totally hear you. But anyways, congratulations on your success. Hopefully we'll do another one of these calls in a few months when you've made even more money.
Yes.
And yeah, Joseph, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Glad to